Welcome to my views and news. Breaking news is from Wollo North Wollo zone. Is Tigray Defense Force retreating from Wollo? Has it lost some major places? Why did Gata Choreda say just a few minutes ago that forces in Wollo were being redeployed? What did he mean? Is Tigray Defense Force unable to hold on to its territorial gains in Wollo? What does redeployment mean? Firstly, around 40 days ago, this war started. And TDF's main gains were in Wollo. Koborobit, Gobi, they were stopped near Vuldia. They did not make a move on Vuldia, though they did capture some places to the east and north of Vuldia. They were in a position to launch artillery strikes on Vuldia. Counteroffensives were being launched, but TDF remained in control of main towns along A2 highway, Gobi, Koborobit and Kobo. Now, Gata Choreda just a few minutes ago shared a tweet. What did he say? He said that around 37 days ago, Tigray forces took control of territories in North Wollo. And since then, attacking forces have been trying to retake these territories, but they could not make any dent into TDF's defense lines. He further claims that 3 days ago, TDF managed to reach the outskirts of Vuldia city, and TDF has now degraded capabilities of attacking forces in North Wollo, and from North Wollo, Tigray forces are being redeployed to other fronts which require more attention of Tigray forces because of offensives from Eritrean and ENDF forces. He said that ENDF has given all its resources to Eritrean forces. So these forces in Wollo should be redeployed to confront other more important threats to Tigray. What does it mean? Does it mean that Tigray forces are retreating from Wollo? They are unable to sustain long supply line from Mekelle to Gobi, because I've been reporting that from western side of Koborobit and Gobi, offensives were being launched. We know that Bilago was captured by Fano fighters. TDF launched a counteroffensive. Heavy fighting was ongoing on Bilago. Then Gobi as well. Yesterday, some ENDF and other some news sources pro-ENDF, pro-government claim that part of Gobi had been retaken by ENDF and Amhara forces, that they were in a position to capture entire Gobi. Though we could not confirm, we were waiting for some visual confirmation. Does Getacheo's statement indicate that Tigray forces are withdrawing altogether from Wollo? Firstly, redeployment, when a military talks about redeployment, it always means retreat. That is what I have seen in different conflicts, that when countries, militaries want to cover up, they want to defend their retreats, their withdrawals, they use this word redeployment. Otherwise, No one makes redeployments public. If you make them public, it means that you are disclosing your strategy. Redeployments are always kept secret. No one shares about them in public. So, if someone is using the word redeployment, it always means retreat. Like what happened in Ukraine just 2 days ago. Lemon, main city in Donetsk, Lemon was lost by Russians. And what happened in Kharkiv? They lost more than 1,000 square kilometers of area in Kharkiv, Russians. And what did they say? They said redeployment was being made. Official statement of Russian government used the word redeployment, but that was a retreat, a loss, a defeat. Russians were unable to defend their gains in Kharkiv. Ukraine launched a massive counteroffensive. Russians retreated. They said they were redeploying their troops to other fronts. Getachew is using the same word, redeployment. We have not seen massive withdrawal, retreat on the ground so far. Maybe in coming hours, we'll be able to confirm from the ground. But Getachew's tweet indicates that Tigray forces are going to retreat from Wollo, it seems. Will this retreat or this withdrawal be partial or complete? Obviously, if they start withdrawing, they'll withdraw completely, they'll retreat completely. It's not that ENDF Amhara forces, they are unable to launch any attacks on this front. No. We cannot believe that their capabilities have been completely degraded. No. Still, they can call for help regional forces. There are tens of thousands of troops in Oromia. So it's not that ENDF Amhara forces are finished on Wollo front, and that is why TDF is withdrawing from Wollo towards southern Tigray. Still, there is a lot of force in reserves, regional forces. So I personally find it difficult to agree with Getachew when he says that it is due to the degraded capabilities of ENDF and other forces that from Wollo front TDF will be redeployed to other fronts. I personally think that Tigray forces are retreating from Wollo. Maybe they lost parts of Gobiye yesterday and they thought that there was no point in holding on to Kobo Robert and Kobo. They should better be in Tigray's territory and they should try to beef up their defenses against ongoing attacks from a far side, from Takeze, Dadebut, from Shiraro side. So it would be better for them to defend their territories while they are in Tigray. Obviously, Wollo is not their homeland. Here they are vulnerable to drone strikes, airstrikes, because intelligence to Ethiopian government forces is easily available, but in their own territories they'll be in command. So maybe a decision has been made. That is why Getachew used the word redeployment, not a new word for me. But we'll have to wait. Let's wait a few hours. Will TDF start retreating completely from Wollo, and how far will it retreat? Will it retreat from all the places like Gobiye, Wacha, Kobo, Robit, Kobo? Where will this retreat stop? Very important question. And will TDF retreat from some high places which are on Tigray Amhara border? Southern Tigray Amhara border. So several questions. What I have understood reading Getachew's statement is that Tigray forces are starting to retreat from Wollo. In a separate video, we will try to analyze about the cause of this retreat. Is it a retreat or a withdrawal? Maybe in some next we will try to discuss it. Thank you for watching.